What's good, everyone? It is Viral, and I am back on another video. And this time, I am on NBA 2K22. Check this out, okay? Today is today's the day, right? The game has just dropped. Well, some people already got on the game around yesterday, something like that. But most of us got a chance to get the game early, and me included. So therefore, my first video on 2K22, bro. Okay, we're gonna start off with my build. Okay, now first of all, I'm gonna show you guys my player face scan and all of that. Even though I didn't scan my face because I just didn't feel like it. Okay, but I decided why not go ahead and try to see if I could go ahead and make my own player. You know what I mean? So I was like, bro, 2K22, imagine me dropping more content on this game that I did last year with 2K21, because if you guys don't know, 2K21 wasn't that much of a successful year to begin with because I didn't play when I first got the game day one, but it's all going to change now since I finally got the time to do so. Right now, I am just going to focus on my player only, but guys, be aware, okay? I will be uploading as much content as I can throughout the weekend, if I have enough time, but well, even though I will do. So, with that being said, yeah, let's get right into it. So, as you guys can see, I have my player right here. I just got this guy made. So here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to show you guys my build. And this will possibly be my only build, but this will be on current gen, okay? Now, as you guys can tell, yes, I got both versions of the game. I told you guys, both current gen and next gen. So I'm going to try current gen first, and then I'm going to try out the next gen, okay? Because I haven't touched next gen yet. All of this footage you're seeing right now is from the current gen when I first got on here. So therefore, yeah. And basically, I'm going to be making myself, okay, I tried to go with a small forward, but I was like, you know what, why not change? I'm going to be a point guard. I might be a small forward for next gen. I have no idea yet, but for right now, I'm going to be a point guard because I barely played guard last year on 2K21. So therefore, I was like, you know what, why not go ahead and stick with point guard for now since I can get the ball most likely. I can just be the front runner of the team, you know what I mean? So anyway, so I got the point guard position, right-handed, and now I'm gonna go ahead and choose my skill. Okay, so basically I thought about this for a few, maybe 30 seconds, but apparently I wanted a guard that could both clamp or defend in this case and shoot. I was gonna go for the play. I was gonna go with possibly a playmaking shot creator at first, but I was like, you know what, why not change that? Maybe next time if I have the chance to make another build in the next coming months or so. But for right now, I want a person that could actually guard both on offense and defense at the same time. So I was like, why not make me a defensive shooter? But I want my shooting to be the most prominent out of all of the skill types. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, why not make shooting my personal primary skill and my defense my secondary skill? So as you see right here, I am upgrading my badges. And guys, so far 2K22, matter of fact, I'll tell you guys about the game on another video because I have so much video to go through, even though I have not yet played my first part game. But that will be coming soon, okay? I will get to that as soon as I can. But if you guys want to love me so far, I'll show you guys what my overall looks like in the next video because it's not on here. But I promise you, soon as I get to it, okay? And by the way, if you guys are liking NBA 2K22 on current gen so far, comment down below how do you rock with the game, okay? Do you like the game or not? Or do you mess with next gen even more? Do you do next gen rather than current gen? Or will you stick with current gen rather than next gen? Or you would just rather do both, okay? Me personally, for content, I would rather do both, okay? Just only one at a time. I can't do both out all in one day. So I'm gonna play current gen a couple of days and the next gen for a few more days, just to be back and forth. But I just can't do both at one day. So just so I won't rush myself with content and stuff. And also, I just don't feel like playing 2K all day like that. I'm not trying to know the game and everything. But I'm going to try to go ahead and see if I can grind this year for real this time. I'm going to take this 2K22 not too serious, but I obviously do want to focus on what's ahead. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to that level 40 as much as I can, or at least the highest rep besides All-Star 2. Matter of fact, I low-key want to surpass my highest rep by far, okay, which was All-Star 2 back in TK20. I want to see if I can reach a higher level than that, okay? Right now we have levels or seasons, which is like the season pass, something like that, I don't know. It's basically a new rep for this year. But, as you guys can see, back on the build though. So I made my dude a 6'3" point guard, and I obviously got this dude wingspan on the middle, just so you know. And obviously, what I chose to take over, it was between this takeover, spot up shooter, and of course the lockdown takeover. I was gonna go shot career, but I was like, you know what, that's just somewhat unnecessary. I'm not really gonna be a shot career like that. So I was like, you know what, why not risk it? Okay, I'm gonna go with the lockdown takeover because I want my guy to both shoot while he can clamp at the same time. All right. So therefore, you guys can see right there a two-way sharpshooter. Now, about this build, I thought about this build like around 2 weeks ago when I was playing TK21 still. I was on the My Player Builder, and this is what came to mind thus far, okay? By being the main build, if I could create one for TK22 this year so you can join more. And yeah, this is basically the build I ended up choosing, which is a two-way shot creator. I'm sorry, two-way sharpshooter. But yeah, let's move on to the badges. So you guys saw right there, I put one badge with this Lob City finisher. My guy really couldn't dunk like that, but I decided to put that badge in there. Why not? And now for the shooting badges, it's a little bit complicated, but I think I could get used to this because there are new badges, if you guys haven't heard. There are new badges for this year, Lucky 7, Chef, and then Circus 3s, Blinders. I never heard of these badges. I couldn't tell they're either new badges or they're just replacing the older ones like Quick Draw and Range Extender and some stuff like that. I'm not too sure. But I pretty much could get used to these badges once I can get a chance to do so. But at the same time, I'm just going to go ahead and just stick with the badges I know more. Okay? So that's shooting badges. Moving on to the playmaking badges, I will have a couple at least. Especially, the ones that are important like Lob City, or in this case, tight handles, downhill, what's that, special delivery? I could barely see, but okay, special delivery is down here, which is basically like the Lob City passer, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure, but if that will work, then it will work, okay? Now, moving on to the defensive badges, okay? Now, I really don't have a lot of defensive badges here, but at the same time, if I had to choose a couple, it would be ankle braces, even though I never heard of that badge, I'm going to get used to it for now, or try to get used to it, and then the top three I would rather pick is Intimidator, and then Pickpocket, and then Boss Stripper, and Clamps. There we go, Clamps. So, Intimidator, Pickpocket, and Clamps would be my main badges, even though I couldn't get to a Hall of Fame level for some reason, but this should pretty much work. But as long as my guy can do so much, bro, it will be a different year. Trust me. This is just the first video of the day. I got multiple videos coming soon later on today, so stay tuned for that. It's been Boy Viola. I am signing out.